You're my life, you're my breath, you're a smile, you're my guest. You're the earth, you're the sun, you're the grass, you are love. You're my hands, you're a bug, you're my eyes, you're a hug. You're the light in the dark, you're the spark, you are fun. You're my mom, you are water, you're the stars, you're my daughter. You're my friend till the end, you're my dreams, you're my father. You're the ants on the ground, the miracles that surround. I'm feeling it all around, the hemisphere in the clouds. You're my pain, you're my sorrow, you're my hope for tomorrow. You're the strength when I'm hollow, you're the path that I follow. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss. The gift to realize that everything
all that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all, for it all. Grateful for it
You're the blessings every time I try to count. You're the lessons that I learn every time I turn around. You're the water when I'm burned every time I think I found everything I'm looking for. You're the sign saying stop to take a bow and keep moving forward and start looking towards your heart. It'll open all the doors and only then you'll start to hear the world singing chorus with your mind and heart aligned in purpose. Everything
all
will feel
that I
gorgeous.
am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is a blessing. It's so amazing, and I'm grateful for it all, for it all.
Every day I sit and pray cause what I have is more than I deserve or could ever imagine. How do I give back to all of this magic and spread the love so everybody can have it? Doesn't matter if I'm rich or poor, if I got a family or if I'm all alone. Bad things happen, I can just complain and moan. But there's a million things that I can be grateful for.
So I lift up my hands now, and I open my heart, and my gratitude goes out to everything near and far. All that I am, all that I see,
everything I hope and
all
everything I
that I've
dream,
been,
everything I feel
and all
and everything
that I'll
I
ever
look
be
deep down and feel all the
is a
blessings. Everything I am and
It's
everything
so
I see, everything I
amazing,
hope and everything I
and
dream,
I'm
everything I feel
grateful
and everything I
for
be.
it
I'm grateful for it all.
all
It's
that I
amazing.
am,
Everything I am and
all
everything I
that I
see,
see,
everything I hope and
all
everything I
that I've
dream, everything I
been,
feel
and all
and everything
that
I
I'll
be. I
ever
look
be
deep down and feel all the
is a
blessings. Everything I
blessing.
am and
It's
everything
so
I see, everything I
amazing,
hope and everything I
and
dream,
I'm
everything I
grateful
feel
for
and everything I
it
be. I'm grateful for it all. It's amazing.
Grateful for it all.
You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss, the gift to realize that everything is a gift.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am
for that. Good morning. Good morning. What a beautiful day it is this morning. Have you guys, has anybody noticed how the cover on the windows puts the rainbows all over the room? I love that. That's one of my favorite things about those windows. So this morning, we are coming down from our celebration party yesterday for all of the volunteers that were here yesterday. So, this is a wonderful time to just pause for a second and give yourselves a hand. You're allowed to do that, okay? Yes. Because the people who were here yesterday, we had so much fun. If you missed it, please come and see me. We've got some t-shirts that we would like to be sure that you get, and we can keep on celebrating all those people who serve our community. So I would like to invite you to take a deep breath, center into your personal space right now, and repeat after me. I am grateful for this beautiful day. I am grateful for this beautiful day. It is in this day I claim my wholeness. It is in this day I claim my wholeness. It's a great day. It's a great day. All right. I am happy to welcome one of our wonderful volunteers, Patty Yoon, to come forward as she shares all the information that is important today, because she remembers it all. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Reverend Samantha Jones. I am Patty Yoon, and welcome to Unity of Wichita. And Brian is on sound and video. And today's special message, affirmations, and wonderful information from Dianne Waltner. Let's give them all a hand. Wonderful, wonderful. Our greatest desire is that you're inspired by the music, the message, the meditation. You are a blessing to us. Every month, we celebrate one of the 12 powers that our co-founder, Charles Fillmore, identified and discerned to be within each one of us. The power of this month is the power of elimination, and that is the power to release, to remove, to deny, to denounce, and just let it go. So with that power of elimination, let's say our mission statement together. Inspiring spiritual transformation as a vibrant, diverse, and inclusive community. And with that same power of elimination, let's say our statement of being together. There is only one presence and one power in my life and in the universe, God the good, omnipotent. Now's the time to silence your cell phones as we welcome our first-time guests. If you're here in the room for the first time, we welcome you. If you're at home online, put in the chat box that you're new and go later to our website to find out about ongoing and upcoming events. We would love to see you in person soon. Unity is a worldwide ministry dedicated to the ongoing awareness of the Spirit within all. We invite you to consider our teachings wherever you may be on your spiritual journey. Keep what works for you and gently release the rest. We will now bless everyone who is connected here today. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you, and we behold the Christ as you, just as you are. Amen. Let's now all stand for congregational singing.
With the heart of God within me, I sing with the voice of God within me. I rest in the peace shine with the light of God within me. I am who I am 'cause of God within me. Everything praises God. Everything praises God. Everything praises God within me. Praises God. Everything praises God. Praises God. Praises God within me. Within me.
This morning, as we enter into our time of prayer, I would like to invite you to hold in your consciousness those who are experiencing some health challenges in our community and family members. We also want to remember to continue to hold those who are recovering from the storms, from the hurricanes earlier this fall. And I invite you to just bring to your mind the prayer requests that you have, whoever they're for, whatever they're for, as we allow our awareness to just move into the space of God. So I invite you, if you're comfortable, close your eyes or simply soften your gaze as we enter into the presence of Spirit. Enter into the presence of God that is awakened within each one of us as we center to the heart. As we move to the incredible awareness of the joy, the peace, the faith, the power, and the incredible love of God. It is from this sacred heart space that we open into the awareness of perfect health and the knowing that those experiencing health challenges are being fortified in this moment by the very presence of God. That the order and life of God is present in their experience. There's such gratitude for the knowing that each one of us has that incredible presence available for wherever we are, God is. And we affirm that truth for the spaces that are recovering from the storms, for the spaces that are experiencing violence, from the homes and communities that are experiencing distrust with one another. We breathe into the knowing that the presence of God is moving in that space, healing, building up faith, wisdom, and we affirm the presence of love underlying all things. So in this moment, I invite you to take a deep breath, moving into your awareness of gratitude. And allow your heart to sing with the grace, the presence, and the thankfulness of all that is good. Truly, we are grateful. And in the name, the nature of the Christ within, we say together, and so it is. Amen.
I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free. As I continue walking in this mystery, I surrender to my greatest, highest good. I release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am kinder every moment, every day. I'm more loving every moment, every day. I surrender every moment, every day.
As we prepare for our time of meditation, I invite you to take a deep breath and repeat the following affirmations with me. We'll repeat them twice. Love is eternal, and I rest in its gentle embrace. Love is eternal, and I rest in its gentle embrace. I release my fear of grief and allow myself to feel deeply, to love fully, and to heal gently. I release my fear of grief and allow myself to feel deeply, to love fully, and to heal gently. Divine love flows through me, bringing peace, renewal, and wholeness. Oops. Divine love flows through me, bringing peace, connection, and wholeness. I now invite you to close your eyes or lower your gaze. Take a moment to settle into stillness. Allow your body to relax, your breathing to deepen. Let your heart rest in the quiet awareness of this sacred space. Feel yourself supported by the chair beneath you, by the sacred stillness of this moment. There is nothing you need to do right now, only to be present, to the gentle rhythm of your breath. As you breathe in, imagine drawing in peace. As you breathe out, release any tension or worry. Let each breath remind you that Spirit's life is moving in and through you. Grief can feel like waves, sometimes calm, sometimes strong. There is no wrong way for the heart to grieve. Each feeling that arises is an expression of love remembering itself. There is holiness in our tears, tenderness in our longing, grace in our remembering. In the quiet of this moment, picture yourself standing beside a calm river. The water moves slowly, peacefully, reflecting the sky above. You notice how it flows without hurry, carrying leaves, light, and reflections along its surface. Allow this river to represent love itself, the unbroken current of divine love that flows through all life, through every heart. You may imagine placing a hand into the cool water. Feel its gentle movement around your fingers, reminding you that even in times of loss, the current of love continues to flow. Nothing real can be lost. Love simply changes form. As you continue to breathe, bring to mind someone or something you have loved deeply. Perhaps a person, an animal companion, a relationship, or a chapter of life now gone. See them bathed in light, peaceful and free. Feel gratitude rise gently within your heart. Gratitude for the ways your lives touched, for the lessons, the laughter, the presence of love that remains. If tears come, let them. They are not signs of weakness, but of connection. Every tear carries love's memory and moves you toward healing. Now imagine that same river widening, becoming vast and shimmering. You sense that its waters connect all beings, all hearts, all expressions of life. In this awareness, let yourself rest. Feel yourself as part of that divine flow, supported, sustained, renewed. The same presence that comforted those before you now comforts you. The same life that expressed through those you love continues to express through you. Take a few more breaths here. With each inhale, you receive comfort and strength. With each exhale, you release what no longer serves your healing. In the quiet center of your being, know this truth. You are never separate from the love you have given. You are never apart from the presence of God that sustains all life. Grief softens and healing unfolds, not by erasing love, but by revealing its continuity. As we return gently from this time of meditation, let us carry this knowing with us, that love endures, healing continues, and peace is always possible. We rest in gratitude for the presence of Spirit which holds us, comforts us, and reminds us, love never ends. And so it is.
Here we are at the perfect time and the perfect place, showing up with an open mind and all this space. Anything can happen here. We all play a part. Here's an invitation of the heart. Take my hand, take my hand. Here we go, here we go. What's the plan? What's the plan? We don't have to know. Take a breath, take a breath. Make a start, make a start. Welcome home to the center of the heart. Here we are at the perfect time and the perfect place, showing up with an open mind and all this space. Anything can happen here. We all play a part. We're all in this together at the center of the heart. Take my hand, take my hand. Here we go, here we go. What's the plan? What's the plan? We don't have to know. Take a breath, take a breath. Make a start, make a start. Welcome home to the center of the heart. Welcome home to the center of the heart. Welcome home.
This week seemed like a wonderful time to introduce that new song. And our guest speaker today, Dianne Waltner, who is a certified grief educator, I think that that's one of her strengths, is that she guides us back to the center of our hearts. She guides us back to really being focused on the strength that we have in challenging times, right there within us. So I'm so happy to welcome Dianne Waltner to share this message about grief. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sam. And yeah, that was a beautiful song. I really enjoyed that. Well, thank you all for joining me today to discuss the ever-popular topic of grief. Of course, I say that a little tongue-in-cheek because grief isn't exactly a popular subject. We rarely talk about it in unity services or in everyday life. Yet it touches every one of us. Many of you know that I was ordained as an animal chaplain through the Compassion Consortium in 2023. And as Sam mentioned, I became a certified grief educator through David Kessler training this year. Over the last 19 months or so, I've lost my beloved I didn't think I'd get this choked up. I lost my beloved soul cat, Mandy, in April last year. My 23-year-old nephew, Jacob, last October. My dear friend, Doreen, in January this year. And my sweet foster kitty, Betty, in September of this year. So for much of the last couple of years, I've been living with and learning a lot about grief. Today, I'd just like to share some of my thoughts with you. Let's start with the question, what is grief? How do you define it? Anybody? Breaking of your heart. Breaking of your heart? Anyone else? Losing someone. Losing someone? Yes?
A hellacious process.
a hellacious process for sure. There are many definitions, but at its core, grief is the natural reaction to loss. How many here have ever suffered a loss? If you live any time at all, loss is inevitable, which of course also means that grief is inevitable. Grief is hard. It hurts. And because it hurts, we often try to avoid it. We shy away from discussing it and hope that time will heal all wounds. We think maybe if we just ignore it, it will fade on its own. Well, I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you. It doesn't. Believe me, I've tried many times. But when we push grief aside, it doesn't disappear. It just goes underground. It can show up later as anxiety, anger, fatigue, or numbness. As grief expert David Kessler says, which is also much in keeping with Unity teachings, what we run from pursues us, what we face transforms us. What we run from pursues us, what we face transforms us. Grief is not here to destroy us. It's here to reshape us. When we hear the word grief, we often think of death, usually the loss of a loved one. But grief extends far beyond that. Just a few of the things we might grieve include the loss of a job or career identity, a divorce or estrangement, the loss of health or ability, dreams that never came to be, the loss of a friendship, even the loss of feelings of safety or security, of the world as we used to know it. Even positive changes can carry some grief. For example, even though I know that moving to this location was a good change, I sometimes miss the old building at 21st and Oliver. When I drive by, I might feel a twinge of sadness, remembering all the beautiful memories held there. So even with good changes, there can still be grief. Grief is love that has nowhere to go. It's the echo of our caring. Some griefs are deeply personal. Others are shared. As a vegan and animal advocate, I feel a constant undercurrent of grief. Psychologist Claire Mann has coined the term fistopia to describe the deep sadness and grief that ethical vegans feel, being aware of the immense suffering animals have to endure each and every day. I also feel grief for our planet, which is known as ecological grief or eco-grief. This is defined in a 2023 article by the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health as grief felt in relation to experienced or anticipated ecological losses, including the loss of species, ecosystems, and meaningful landscapes due to environmental change. This reminds us that we are not separate from the earth or its creatures. Our grief for them is a sign of connection, not weakness. Grief, whether personal or planetary, is a teacher in empathy. When deep loss comes, we can feel broken and as though our world has shattered. We may think, I'll never be the same. And the truth is, we won't. As Elizabeth Kubler-Ross and David Kessler put it, the reality is that you will grieve forever. You will not get over the loss of a loved one. You will learn to live with it. You will heal, and you will rebuild yourself around the loss you have suffered. You will be whole again, but you will never be the same. Nor should you be the same, nor would you want to. We are not meant to be the same. We are meant to grow and stretch and change. By tending to our grief gently and faithfully, we begin to rebuild ourselves from the inside out and begin to regain our sense of wholeness. We start to see beauty again, perhaps in new ways. A couple of weeks ago, Reverend Sam spoke about kintsugi, the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with gold. Instead of hiding the cracks, kintsugi highlights them, making the piece even more beautiful in a different way. It doesn't try to hide the brokenness, it highlights it. I like to think of grief work as the gold, filling our broken places with wisdom, tenderness, and empathy as we rebuild ourselves. I love the way Anne Lamott puts it. You will lose someone you can't live without, and your heart will be badly broken. And the bad news is that you never completely get over the loss of your beloved. But this is also the good news. They live forever in your broken heart that doesn't seal back up. And you come through. It's like having a broken leg that never heals perfectly, that still hurts when the weather gets cold, but you learn to dance with the limp. In his book, The Wild Edge of Sorrow, Francis Weller tells his story. On my visit to Africa, I remarked to one woman that she had a lot of joy. Her response stunned me. That's because I cry a lot. Joy and grief are two sides of the same sacred coin. And Washington Irving wrote, there is a sacredness in tears. They are not a mark of weakness, but of power. They speak more eloquently than 10,000 tongues. They are the messengers of overwhelming grief, of deep contrition, and of unspeakable love. Tears open the heart, soften the ego, and wash away pretense. About 9 years ago, I was in deep grief as a dear friend who I had known for over 40 years, virtually all of my adult life, and was really more like an adopted sister. She was dying of cancer at the age of 62. One day I broke down in tears while talking with another friend. The pain was too much to hold back. She didn't try to cheer me up. She didn't tell me everything happens for a reason or that everything would be okay. She just sat with me. As a matter of fact, if she said anything, I don't remember it. But what I do remember is her presence. She was willing to sit with me in the pain and hold space for me. So I knew I was not alone. That presence was more healing than any words could have been. Sometimes the most spiritual act we can offer another is simply to stay, to bear witness without trying to fix. There's nothing we could do to fix grief anyway. Words can fail, but presence never does. When we open to grief instead of resisting it, something profound happens. Grief becomes a teacher, and we can find its hidden gifts. It deepens compassion. It refines empathy. It awakens gratitude. It reminds us to treasure the ordinary moments that are actually sacred. For example, I remember my cat Mandy sleeping on my lap and purring, occasionally snoring, and it was so precious. I'm grateful I got a video of that. Going over to Doreen's to watch Burning Love, the Bachelor parody, which is hilarious, and all the laughs that we shared. Going out for or preparing a meal together, and just being together, just spending time together. These small things become the great treasures of life. Grief can also awaken activism. Seeing suffering moves us to act, to live kindly, to support causes, to live by our values. We can turn our pain into purpose. For instance, my grief over the ecological crisis led me to become more environmentally conscious to reduce my impact on the planet. My grief over the loss of my beloved cats motivated me to become an animal chaplain and grief educator in order to help others through grief. And my grief over animal suffering is what compelled me to adopt a vegan lifestyle, to reduce that suffering as much as possible. And I'm so grateful for each of those changes, even though they were painful. But we must hold a balance, and this can be a real challenge. To witness pain without sinking into despair, to let grief move through us and transform us. When we accompany others in grief, we must tread gently. Even with the best intentions, our words can sometimes wound. I know I've said things I later regretted, trying to make it all better, when what was really needed was just presence. So before speaking, pause. Ask yourself, will this help? Or am I just uncomfortable with their pain? Sometimes the most honest words are, I'm so sorry. I don't know what you're feeling right now, but I care about you. Would you like for me to sit with you? Or simply, I don't know what to say, but I'm here for you. And sometimes the best response is silence. A nod, a shared tear, a hand on the shoulder, just being willing to listen to them. And I wanted to share something I've learned recently. When someone is crying, it's good to have tissues ready, but don't feel pressure to give them one right away. Instead, let them take one if they need it. When we rush to hand them a tissue, we might unintentionally suggest that we're not comfortable with their tears and that they should stop crying. A more caring approach is to simply have tissues available for them to use whenever they want, while we're just there to support them through their pain. Grief requires both solitude and community. We need time alone to feel and do our inner work, and we also need the presence of others to remind us we're not alone. I'd now like to share a few very simple, basic techniques that have helped me in dealing with my own grief. Even something as simple as just placing our hands over our hearts can be comforting. If we feel the need for something more, we can always give ourselves a hug. And feel free to give yourself a hug. You all deserve one for being here this morning. And there is another type of hug that I have found to be soothing, and that's the butterfly hug. Has anybody heard of the butterfly hug? Yes, I see a few people have. And yes, it's just crossing your hands, with your hands on your crossing over your arms, and with your hands on your shoulders, and just tapping gently, alternating one side and the other. I found that to be soothing, and it can also help to say affirmations as you're doing that if it helps, such as, I rest in love's gentle embrace, or divine love flows through me. Just continue the process for about 1 to 3 minutes or until you feel calmer. There's a number of breathing techniques available also. One that I found to be very helpful is the 4-7-8 breathing. There are several variations of that online as well, but it's basically inhaling for a count of 4, holding for a count of 7, and exhaling through the mouth for a count of 8. I invite you to do a couple of cycles with me if you would like. So start by exhaling everything, then inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once more, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do those for a cycle, for 4 cycles or so until you start feeling calmer. That is a technique that helped me when I was dealing with a friend who was dying of cancer, and I had to drive to Hutchinson, and I was crying hysterically, but that calmed my nervous system enough so that I could drive there up and back safely. So I hope these are helpful. These are just a few techniques to help with acute grief, or any stress or anxiety for that matter. For long-term healing, there are many other activities that can be helpful. Walking, especially if you can be outside, journaling, talking with trusted friends, support groups, and meditation, to name just a few. And I would like to mention the Blue Christmas service that will be here on December 20th for anyone dealing with grief, sadness, loneliness, or other unpopular feelings during the holiday season. Excuse me. I've just basically barely scratched the surface on this topic. There's so much more I could say, and there are many good resources on the subject. And I'd be happy to share what I've found. Here are just a few books that have been helpful. There are also numerous podcasts, videos, and online groups. I'm always available for hugs, too, if anybody would like one. And I've even brought, and I don't have one up here with me, I even brought a bowl of pocket hugs, which are little wooden tokens. If you don't like the feel of wood, you might not like them, as I have discovered. But you're welcome to take one with you if you would like to keep in your pocket, and just to remind yourself that you're not alone. So they're on the back table at the back of the room. And if you'd like to continue the discussion of grief or have any questions or comments, please contact me. I'd love to hear from you. I'm usually here on Sunday mornings, or you can email me at diannewaltner@gmail.com. I'm also currently offering a pet loss support group here at Unity on the 2nd and 4th Sundays of the month at 3 p.m. So the next meeting will be next Sunday at 3 p.m. This is open to anyone who has ever suffered or is anticipating the loss of an animal companion. This could be recently or even years ago. And also let me know if you have any questions about that. So, friends, let us release our fear of grief, embrace the wholeness of human experience, and feel our connection to all beings, to all life. Let us welcome, or at least acknowledge, grief as part of the sacred journey of being human. Grief connects us to love. It reveals our shared humanity. And when we face it, rather than run from it, it transforms us. Our cracks are not failures. They're invitations for the light to enter. So this morning, I invite you to open your heart to the sacred journey of grief. Thank you.
Thank you, Dianne. Hey, I wanted to share with you that Dianne came to me and said, hey, our theme is wholeness, connection, and release. I want to talk about grief. And I'm so glad you did. Thank you, Dianne. Thank you.
Yes, thank you again, Dianne Waltner. That was a beautiful, beautiful message. We're certainly blessed here at Unity of Wichita by the music, the message, the meditation, and by love. So if you're blessed by this building, inspired by the message, motivated by the music, and want to step into your own flow of financial abundance, please consider giving a tithe or an offering this morning. If you're here in the room, there's an offering plate at the back as you leave. If you're at home online, go now to our donations page, our PayPal account, and our physical address. Whatever amount you're guided to give, just hold it over your heart. Bless it with your love. And let's say our offering blessing together. Divine love flowing from me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, all that I receive, and I am grateful. Amen.
May God's spark within shine its light. May the flame of love burn so bright that the whole world can see our true reality is the awesome abundance of life. I know a place that's quiet, where stillness fills the air, where darkness disappears into the light that's everywhere. I go there in the morning and linger through the day. It gives me everything I need to soothe me as I pray. May God's spark within shine its light. May the flame of love burn so bright.
So this morning, as we receive the tithes and offerings that come to Unity of Wichita and through Unity of Wichita, we affirm that they go forth to serve the greater community, to serve the intentions of Spirit, and to serve the mission of inspiring spiritual transformation. We are so very grateful for these blessings, these gifts of Spirit. We are grateful, and in the name, the nature of the Christ within, we say together, and so it is. Amen. Hey, Diane, come here for a second.
I just didn't see it. I do have it. This is one of the pocket hugs.
The pocket hug. I might be the one that doesn't like to touch Rawwood. Just saying. All right. So this morning, our announcements this Thursday is the community music night. We're going to be doing, I believe that we're doing a funky rock and roll, pop, country surprise music bingo. So, all you audiophiles, this is the time to come. You'll win. Holiday decorating. So, next weekend, we get to decorate for Christmas here at the new building. So, after service, please stay and help us with that. This is an important announcement because we're changing. We're doing something different this year. So, the Burning Bowl ceremony will be the last Sunday of 2025. The Burning Bowl ceremony will be the last Sunday of 2025. Something different. There you go. Remember, the last Sunday of 2025. If you know anyone who just comes to the Burning Bowl because it's their Easter, let them know. It's the last Sunday of 2025. And the first Sunday of 26 will be the White Stone. So for those of you who don't know, the Burning Bowl is a time of releasing what you want to get rid of, old habits, setting those intentions of letting go. And the White Stone is a time of solidifying your intention, receiving what is yours to do in that new year. No creation station, no community creation night this month because people will be having Thanksgiving dinner, I think, most likely. The final announcement is for Operation Holiday. We have an Operation Holiday collection box back here by the altar credenza. They need new or like new coats and winter accessories sizes 2T to 2X, new or homemade blankets, non-perishable food like soups, proteins, peanut butter, cereals, body wash, lotion sets, fuzzy socks, headphones, journals, dry cat and dry dog food. And also, there's a QR code on the side of the box that takes you to a Amazon wish list. So if you want to do it that way, that's a good way to figure out what they need. So that collection box is back here if you want to participate in supporting our community and those who don't have all the resources as some others do. So with that, I'd like to invite you to stand as we connect with one another, sharing the peace song, sharing the prayer of protection, followed by the peace song. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.